Andy, how you doing?
Okay.
Did you read the thing?
Yeah.
Any ideas?
Yes.
Yeah, we're making a list of ideas to just check every day, like three locations. If it's not
Can you
there,
be honest with me?
yes.
Okay. Am I... How do I phrase this? Because I'm not angry. It's me trying to figure out if there's something I can work on.
Okay.
Why do you feel like there are instances where I end up feeling like I'm being ignored? Am I too soft-spoken? Do I not deliver it, like, confidently enough? Like, what can I do to make that not be a thing as often?
Are you saying that because you say an idea and then someone says the idea afterwards?
No. Well, I know you guys meme do that, and that doesn't bother
But
me. That's just you
we
guys
also
fucking with me.
honestly do it.
No. It's just I'll throw out something, and then it's pretty much ignored, and people just move on to the next thing.
I wouldn't say it's you. I would say that
Am I dumb?
no, many people are very bad at listening. Like, there's not a lot of good listeners in this crew, especially the people that you surround yourself with every day.
I agree, but how can I get them to? Like, what can I do better? Because I can't change them. I can only change me, right? So how do I grow
How
and
d
make this a workable situation?
how do you make it so they hear you?
Yes. Because I don't like yelling. Yelling feels bad. But unfortunately, in my history, that tends to be when people listen to me the most. As I get
Most
mom voice, and then they're like,
right.
oh.
If you, but you don't want to scream. You don't
No,
want
I
to.
don't
You
want to
don't want
scream.
to scream or shout.
No, I don't like it.
You
It
don't want to
sounds
let it
really
all
loud.
out.
No.
Okay. Well, because it might be going on and on and on and on. Because we are now rocking with
I don't feel heard right
Andy
now.
Jones
I feel
and
like you're naming
Clarky,
a
bitch.
song on me.
I am.
I don't feel heard. I don't feel
Well,
heard.
here's how you feel heard. Unfortunately, we are used to one another is yelling at each other and then bang. Right? But with that being said, I don't want to yell either. Sometimes I just get annoyed and I just walk away. And I just excuse myself. Because I've
Yeah,
also...
but then I feel like a petty bitch when I do that. I feel
Yeah,
like I'm then the bad guy all of a sudden. Or it's
uh...
like, okay, let's just let them go.
You know what you
Because I've
could
seen you
do?
guys do it with other people.
You do this. Do you want not a petty way? Do you want like a sly way of doing it? Or do you want like an efficient, slight change?
See, efficient, because efficient is what I operate under. I'm a checklist
You
person.
say...
If I get an idea stuck in my head, I have to go with it.
You say this like this. Guys, I'm only going to say this
Guys,
once.
I'm only going to say this once.
You allow a 3-second pause. You will then hear the people say, who are listening, okay. And those who aren't listening, you will not get a response. Or you'll get a, what? At that
Right.
point, you say, I'm only going to say this once. And then that person who didn't listen or said what, will listen.
Okay.
And then you say it. Or you could go like this. This is the petty route. Don't... Rather than saying something and then no one hearing and then you being like, okay, you just do this. You start off with the sarcastic, okay. And then someone will be like, oh shit, she said something but I missed it. But you didn't even actually say it yet. But now you have their attention. So you really only have to say it once now. You just had to skip the first part, jump to the second step. If you start out like imagine we're just sitting there, right? We're just driving around and I go, okay. Or, okay. Then they go, wait, what? And then you say it. And then bang.
That
You got
doesn't
them.
feel efficient.
It'll make them hear you.
Okay. I'll try it.
Unfortunately, it's just a lot of AC/DC going around, especially right now. Like, let me tell you what just happened. We just went and found the codes over at the observatory. A Bo started cooking. We went over, started talking about you know, he figured out the next riddle and the warning, and then when it was time, I was kind of we all grouped up at the stables, and I was just reading the warning. And then I come to, and I'm getting thrown in a car, and everyone's split up, going around. And I was like, okay, well, I'm guessing we had a conversation about the warning. I'm guessing you know, whatever. And then Bo calls me and goes, "Where'd you guys go?" And I was like, "You weren't in there?" Because I was just reading the thing, and then I was going to talk about it with the group after. But we skipped a step. Poor Bo got shafted, went and found out and hacked this thing, and then everyone talked about it without him and then left him because they were so eager to just go. Right.
That can't happen, not with Bo of all people.
Well, that's why I excused myself. That's why I excused myself, and you kind of joining was a perfect excuse, because I was like, oh, well, Andy can join you guys, so there's a spot in the car, and I'll go join them. Because they have a spot in the car for 4 people, so I'll just go join them.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, like...
No, you didn't do shit. Like I said, it's... those are the circumstances, and we adjusted. You didn't take anyone's spot.
Okay.
That's just my point, right? So a lot of steps are typically skipped.
I get that.
Listening is one of those steps.
Yeah, I don't like take it personally. It's more so I'm like, am I like... Sometimes I'm more soft-spoken than I think I am.
It's probably accurate.
Sure, I'm doing what I can to help alleviate it instead of like putting it on other people.
It's also but it's also on others to, like, you know, it's a two-way street. I like your mentality on it, but I also don't want you to blame yourself for someone else just not listening because they don't care or because they're not used to listening and they're used to just yapping.
I blame both.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Clark.
Of course.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you as well. I don't have a radio, but
Okay, radio.
I need to get one.